Guys, happy Wednesday. So we are having some Facebook difficulties. It's actually down right now. So I wanted to try and be consistent with you guys and get this recorded for you on Wednesday and post it. But this Wednesday Wellness is going to be about oral health with essential oils. So my name is Erin Nolan and I am one of the platinum leaders and educators on our team. I am also a registered nurse, so I am super excited to share this content with you guys about oral health with doTERRA and essential oils. So first and foremost, I want to talk to you guys about toothpaste, the On Guard toothpaste and the mouthwash. So obviously, as you can see here, it's called the On Guard toothpaste, and this is safe for the whole family. We are so obsessed with it that actually when we finish using it and it runs out, we cut the top off here and stick our toothbrush down in it and dip out all the remnants of it because we just are so obsessed with our toothpaste. But the reason doTERRA chooses to use On Guard essential oil in their toothpaste is because our GI tract actually starts in our mouth. So it starts here and ends at the bottom. And the reason it's so important to take care of our digestive health and our immune health with the On Guard essential oil, which we know is for our immune system, it's also to help protect and to encourage our immune system to work more efficiently, but also to protect our immune system as well. The reason it's really important to focus on that with the mouth is because our immune system is predominantly housed in our GI tract. So our GI tract actually comprises of 80% of our immune system. That's a substantial amount. So it's very important to make sure all aspects of your gastrointestinal tract or your GI tract are properly supported, properly cleansed, so that you can make sure the good bacteria outweighs the bad bacteria. So that's why doTERRA chooses to use the On Guard blend of essential oils in their toothpaste, is to start every day and end every day with a clean mouth with the essential oils you need to help fight the bacteria in your mouth, the antimicrobial factors, but also to help boost that immune system. So they recently last year also came out with the On Guard mouthwash. So this is a perfect augment. It's alcohol free. So this is another one that's good to use with children if you want to teach them how to swoosh and spit it out. So you're not using the alcohol. It doesn't burn. It's not really caustic like a lot of the other mouthwashes out there. So this is a really great one that they recently came out with, did a lot of clinical studies on it. There's a lot of research on it specifically as well for its antimicrobial factors, its ability to enhance oral health, but also to help balance pH in our mouth, which is really important because with correct pH, we have the correct flora, and that is the correct and the right amount of good bacteria that is going to fight and outweigh the bad bacteria. So again, we're talking about immune support, immune health, and just overall oral health with that as well. So with that being said, for the rest of the week, I'm going to be posting some things that are going to be specific about essential oil use orally. So a couple of those, let me get my sticky here. So a couple of those that I want to talk about with you are clove. So remember, clove is a hot oil. So with that being said, if you ever want to use it orally, say oil pulling, swishing, adding it to your mouthwash, or dipping it in a Q-tip and using it for specific areas such as sores inside your mouth or on your lips. If you ever use it for that, just remember it is a hot oil. So with that being said, it can cause a little bit of burning. So in some situations, you may want to dilute it a little bit before you put it directly on your skin or in the mucosa inside of your mouth. Now, clove has this wonderful ability to not only be antimicrobial, this is clinically proven, but also to be an analgesic. And what that means is it actually has numbing factors in it. So if you have anything in your mouth that causes discomfort or pain or an ache, diluting some clove, especially for children, and putting it on a Q-tip and applying it directly to the gum area or the area in your mouth that's causing discomfort, it will help ease that discomfort with its analgesic properties. So another really great one is Melaleuca, also known as tea tree oil. So you will start to see that Melaleuca, the bottle no longer says Melaleuca from doTERRA, but it starts to say tea tree oil. Now there are over 300 different types of Melaleuca or tea tree, specifically the different types of plants. Each one comprises of different medicinal compounds. So as you see this transition from the Melaleuca to the tea tree that doTERRA is going to make, do know that you will see the supplements fact label on the back of the bottle. right here, if you're not familiar with that, that will actually disappear. And this is what doTERRA does whenever, just an easy way for you to know if something is safe to take internally or not. So if you do not see the supplements fact label, do not take it internally. If you do see a supplements fact label, you can take it internally. So you will see that disappear from the tea tree. That will start to phase in with doTERRA. Now, we were encouraged and we're educated that it is still going to be safe to use orally. So if you are still wanting to use to swish it, if you're wanting to apply it anywhere in your mouth, it is still going to be safe to do that. They just want to avoid people from taking large doses internally and swallowing it that way. So do know that that is a great one for anti-yeast, antifungal, also other antimicrobial properties. The Aborigines used to actually chew on tea tree leaves because of its antiseptic, but also because of its anti-inflammatory properties for toothaches. So this is a great one to use orally as well. Another one is cinnamon. Now remember, cinnamon and clove are already in the On Guard blend. So On Guard in general is just a great oil to use orally if you're wanting to add it to oral pulling or apply it to a specific area that you're wanting to help fight any type of cleanliness, or if you're trying to help with bad breath. That is a great one to use because it is going to help fight that bad bacteria or those bad germs that are inside of your mouth. But cinnamon's another really great one. So let's talk about mint and cinnamon specifically. If you go to the store, you will see that your toothpaste is either flavored by cinnamon or it's flavored by a mint flavor. And there's a reason for that. And that reason is actually because those are the oils that have been clinically proven to be most beneficial for oral health in general. But what they have done is they have gotten away from using the actual essential oils, which house the medicinal compounds, and now it's just flavoring. So that's actually not doing anything for your oral health other than tasting good. So let's remember that whenever we're thinking about those flavors, and let's veer back into the use of essential oils so that we can use those medicinal compounds that were originally put in those toothpaste to be used orally that we have gotten away from, and since are you just using it for flavoring. So cinnamon's another really great one to use orally. And I've already talked about clove. So with those two specifically, do know there are going to be graphics that I'm going to be posting throughout the rest of the week that are going to give you very specific ideas and reasons that you would want to use those orally in your mouth as well as on your lips as well. So if you're dealing with something in your mouth that is either caused by inflammation, or you have a sore or a cut, or you have some type of injury, let's say you had a dental procedure or a tooth extracted, and you're needing help with healing and regeneration, or let's just say anti-inflammatory properties, the best essential oils to use for that are going to be frankincense, myrrh, and copaiba. Now remember, as I go through the rest of this week and this video, if I'm going through oils that you don't have, that's okay. You don't have to use all of them. Use the ones that you have, see how they work. I always tell people, start really simple and complicate it later. Just stick with one oil in the beginning, see how that works for you orally, and then see if you need to progress to using more than one oil for whatever you're using it for. So those are the ones I recommend for that. And then, of course, we have to talk about mint oils a little bit more. So spearmint and peppermint are the ones most commonly used orally and are safe for internal use. So for those specifically, these are great ones for breath mints. So you can eliminate ingesting toxic chemicals through your Tic Tacs and your mouth sprays, and even your gum, you guys, have terrible chemicals inside of them if you ever read the ingredients inside of that. And you can actually veer away from that and just use 1 drop of mint oil internally. You can add it to your water, you can put it inside of your mouth to help with any type of bad breath, but there's also a lot of studies about its ability to anti-inflammatory, cool, and then also its antiseptic and antimicrobial abilities as well. So keeping your mouth clean is obviously what we strive for gum health, for tooth health, for throat, GI, for our immune system in general. So these are the top oils that people tend to gravitate towards whenever we're talking about oral health. Now, I have actually taught a full 1-hour class on all of this, so it's really hard to condense this down into just 10 minutes with you guys. But if you have any questions or any areas that you're like, hey, maybe I could use an essential oil for this, for my mouth or my oral oral health, post it and let me know, and I can answer that for you. And I also want to let you guys know this video is how you're going to be entered into the free oil drawing. So what I want you to do is comment below this video with one way that you think that you can use an essential oil for your oral health that you haven't tried before. So something that I've covered this week or something that I've covered in this video that you're like, that's actually a really good idea. I'm going to try an essential oil for that. I want you to post that below, and then you will be entered into the free oil drawing, which I will do at the end of the week. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I enjoy spending time with you every time I get the opportunity to do this. So please let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.